Hey everyone, happy Friday. It's Stephanie and we also have Eniko.
Hey,
Hey, so if you don't know her, you're about to. She is the face of GFI's fitness line, basically. We are launching our launch pad coming up shortly, and all these amazing videos that she does, she's doing it while she's very pregnant, and I can't even do half the stuff she does. So, get ready to get fit is what I'm getting at. So, can you tell us about yourself so people know?
yeah, so I was born in Hungary and I went to college there in Budapest. Then I had the chance to spend a year in Berlin, Germany. And after that, I found myself settling down in Austria, Vienna. So actually, I spent my past 8 years there. And obviously, after that, I met my husband and got married and we moved to the States. So I'm here in Colorado Springs right now and joined the GFI team, Go For It team. So yeah, I'm excited to be part of this team and meet you guys and talk to you guys about myself and all that.
That's really exciting. I to give a little background, I worked with Eniko for Vert Force, and I always saw her like doing these amazing exercise videos. So when I took over GFI, I was like, I have to have you because I know that everyone's going to benefit from your knowledge, which I also want to talk about next. So as far as the fitness goes, you do some crazy and amazing and talented things. When did your passion for fitness begin?
Um, I would say I always loved sports, and according to my parents, I always like moved around and had too much energy. But I would say that it started when I found the type of sport I was never too tired to do, or I was never tried to find excuses to go to, and this was pole fitness and the area sports. Hold on. I can't hear you now. I don't know if it's my microphone or yours.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Is that a little better?
yeah, it's better.
What advice would you recommend to someone just starting out?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Sorry. What advice
Oh,
would you recommend to someone who's just starting out?
yeah, so exercising is incredibly good for your health, and we all know that. And obviously, getting started can be tough. So, working exercise into your daily routine takes a lot of determination and way more discipline to keep it long term. So, for someone who just starting out, I would say that make a plan and set a goal. If you have a goal, then you can make a plan how you want to keep up with that and how you want to reach that goal for any goal, because we are all different. So I can't say that my goal would be the same as yours or anyone. Everyone enjoys different sports. Everyone has a different body type, or everyone has a different physical um, level. So everyone can set their goals for themselves and just stick with it, because I know that's hard, even like right now with all the pandemic, what's going on, and you have to stay home, or you're like stuck and you feel that you don't have motivation. I do have that feeling too from time to time. So it's not like I get up every day and I jump into that, because I found myself like when I started these sports, what was useful for me that I signed up for classes, because when I signed up for a class, then then I sticked it. I went to that class because I paid for it. So it was like a push, a motivation. And after I got to know the community there and I got friends there, then I went, not just because I paid for it or paid for the class, or I enjoyed it, I started enjoying it. So I would say it depends on what type of sports you like. If you like, of course, running or jogging, that's not something you do in groups. But for me, that had group exercises and classes.
So I know last year you injured yourself. How did you kind of get through that time? How did you recover and get back to the swing of things physically and mentally?
Yeah, well, yeah, I had an accident and I had a surgery on my wrist. It was really bad because I'm still not 100%, I have to say. It was last year and it's still not 100%. I still can't do a normal push-up as I used to, so it's frustrating, and I still have to keep pushing myself to practice or do more exercises. But I try to keep positive, like I didn't let myself sink into that feeling. What the doctor said to me after the injury or after the surgery, that they said I should find another type of sport because my wrist won't keep up with keeping my, like, holding my weight, or I won't be able to do all those stuff on the pole or on the silk I used to. And it was discouraging first, but I have to say that was hard time, but I kept thinking positive and I still went for those classes and I did what I could. So I had to realize that I have to step back a little, or I have to start further back, but kept going. So I didn't like just let myself sink into that. And I would advise everyone just to push themselves, because that's the first, that's what you have to, like, you have to push yourself first before, like, you can't expect that from anyone else.
Well, that's true. Totally true. So now, what does your daily routine look like?
I would say I was never a sleeping type, so I get up pretty early. I get my breakfast every day, so I have to start with the breakfast. And I would say, even if just a cereal or just a piece of bread, that's good for your health. So I would say start with the breakfast. And right now, with being stuck at home, I either start some cooking or just wait for the food to settle and try to get my workout after that to start the day positive. It doesn't just have physical benefits doing some workout or exercise. It helps with your mental health. It helps you have a better, like, sleep better. It boosts your mental health. It just gives you a better mood, or puts you in a better mood. So just to start the day like that, if you have the chance, of course. If you have to work, when I used to work the whole day, I still went after the day to my workout classes. So it just depends how the individual has the day. So,
Okay. Okay, perfect. All right. Can you tell me about a time that you had to put faith in yourself to really go for it?
I would refer again to the time when my injury happened, because it wasn't just the injury at that time. It was the time exactly when I moved from Vienna to Italy to be with my husband. And so I quit my job, I left my friends, I left my family, and then the injury happened too. So I was not able to do all that sports or all that what I used to do. So that was the hardest. I mean, it's still going on, I have to say, because then after that we moved to the States and we left family there. So like my family is in Europe. So, and then the pandemic happened. So it's just kind of, I guess it's hard on everyone. And I just have to keep having faith and keep thinking positive that it will get better. Because if I'm not, like, I keep practicing. I ordered a pole so I can set it up at home. Because who knows how long the studio is gonna be like shut down too. So yeah, just pushing myself to keep up with everything.
Thank you. This has been a really amazing interview. Sorry I had to sneak off for a quick second. I am wondering, what advice do you have for everybody watching? Obviously, you're going to be heavily featured on our launch pad as far as all the amazing things you do. Some people might look at it and be like, I'm not quite there yet. Or some people might be like, I don't know, you know, she's making it look really easy kind of situation. What advice do you have for everybody?
Well, first thing is that I find myself being my own critic. Like, I'm being so critical with myself, and I don't think that it's just me. I think that is a lot of people that's experiencing that. And I would say that how I can help myself, and I advise everyone to help themselves in that mindset, that first I had to realize that I'm being critical with myself. And with that being said, I also, when I find myself going into that phase, I do try to find at least 3 things I'm proud of, so I can just wait, and I can think that, okay, I know that I can't do this and that right now, but I'm proud of already reaching that I even be able to do 1 push-up with my knees on the floor, or I can do 1 pull-up. Because so it's just somehow I'm trying to reflect on the positive things, and so that weighs out my criticals, like how critical I am with myself.
That's amazing. So thank you. This is Eniko Tompa. She is the face of our fitness line, and she's got her own line coming out. Her line's going to be called Eniko, and it is super fun, sassy, and super sexy. So look out for it. It's coming at ya. Have a good Friday, everybody. Bye.
Bye.